Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're out here, we're in nature, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to sense other people's true intentions. Like, what do they want from me? You've just won the lottery, and the next day you've suddenly got 20,000 mysterious friends you don't even know. The phone is going crazy right now. How can you sense their true intentions? Let's just say you know a lot of people, maybe in the film industry, maybe in the technology industry, and you got a lot of connections to people in high places. And all of a sudden, you got 1,000 new friends who want those connections too. How do you know their true intentions? Or maybe you're posting booty shots on Instagram. You doing that? You're doing that. I know you're doing that. Hey, or you're super handsome. You're a ladies' man. And all of those booty shots, you're a guy's lady. It goes down in the DM. You have like 5,000 messages in the DM. And how do you know if they really like me for my inside, or is it just the outside booty shots? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? It's a beautiful day today. We got a question that came in. How to sense other people's true intentions. Someone scratching their head, not sure what people really want from them. Because they say they are kind of successful, they're beautiful, they have a lot going for them, and all of a sudden people are coming into their life and they're really not sure what these people's motive truly is. Now, a lot of people are asking, where can I send you a question? I get thousands of questions, messages, emails every single day. That's an understatement. Instagram at Infinite Waters, DM me. That's the only place I check the questions. At Infinite Waters Instagram. Now, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. I have been in that position, so I kind of know what you're going through. No. I know what you're going through. Because let's take a trip down memory lane. When you're first starting out, where did everybody go? No one's around. And all of a sudden you're blowing up, connecting with millions of people, living in abundance, waking up with a bunch of grapes in your mouth. And all of a sudden you got 20,000 new friends. So how on earth are you going to know their true intentions? Here's what to do. You see, you got to ask one question, or maybe two, maybe three. One question. What values do they hold? 7-day vegan challenge. I love animals. As you can see, I love the cat down the road, but all animals. And I always feel that every single animal deserves the right to live in peace, just like us. We're animals. We're human beings. We're animals. Yeah, we're animals. We all deserve to live in peace. I love sharing with other people who hold the same values as I do. So before I meet anybody, I want to know, are you doing the 7-day vegan challenge? Do you like chia seed smoothies? What do you like to eat for dinner? Because birds of the same feather flock together, and your vibe attracts your tribe. Slow motion that side. I meet a lot of people through food, and I'm learning from people through food. I share a lot of food videos, and a lot of people send me recipes, so I know their intention is to help me make a better chia seed smoothie, a better acai bowl. That all works. because they hold the same values as me. But you see, a lot of us, we distract ourselves with people who don't serve us, with people who don't care about us, with people who have another agenda and aren't working for our best interest. We'll come to that later. It's easy to get distracted out here. And I get distracted all the time. And when you are distracted, do you know what happens? You lose focus. So sometimes people come into your life and you really don't know what they want. The three kinds of people, the hyenas, the takers, they just want to take everything from you. They don't give you anything back. They just chew your bones up. Real nice people. The chameleons, those that are sitting on the fence waiting to take your spot. And the dolphins, the givers, those that just want to offer you love, positive energy. I'm a psychologist, which means that I read people's minds for a living. I'm a counselor, which means I read people's emotions for a living. I'm a criminologist, which means I read and understand people's motives for a living. But also I'm someone that loves to breathe in that good ass prana for a living. That means I'm meditating every single day. I'm also a Pisces, which means I'm super intuitive. Through meditation, I'm also biased, by the way. Through meditation, you start to be at one with your energy. You start to reconnect back to your authenticity, which is the truth of who you are. Your authenticity is the truth of who you are. And the more you reconnect back to that, it becomes a lot easier to sense other people's true intentions. I'm never afraid about people who are coming into my space. Why? Because I sense their true intentions just like that. Like that Drake song, Where Were You? Where were you when I had the fro, which was all over the place? You didn't even lend me the comb. I remember that. Don't worry about it. Where were you when I was just starting out Infinite Waters? I've got people who have made babies to my videos. They say, gosh, that guy's still making videos? Oh yeah. You don't blow up all of a sudden just in one day. We've been doing this for years. So a lot of the people who knew me when I weren't even Infinite Waters. I went by the name of Kemet Prince 1. When I see them in the comment section, sometimes they're messaging me on Instagram. I say, gosh, I know these people's true intentions. How so? Because they were there when I was just starting out. So there's nothing but love from me to them. Because they don't want anything from me. They were just there to support me from day one. To know and sense someone's true intentions, you got to know your day ones. Ever been around a friend who is only there for the party and then leaves when the party's finished? Happens to me all the time. I have a lot of 7-day vegan parties up here. 7-day vegan parties, baby. Real crazy with the cat down the road. It's dancing all the time. Have you ever been around a friend who comes to the party but helps clear up with you and then stays afterwards to start talking to you and you start massaging each other and you're like, I love you. And they're like, I love you. It's a real friendship. And you sense their true intention because they weren't just there for the party. They were there to help you clean up. Can I get a hello there? But you see, the truth of the matter is, the majority of people we surround ourselves with are just there for the party. They're just there when you win the lottery. They're just there when you take a booty shot. They're just there when they see you inspiring millions of people and now you're a millionaire. But what happened when you were broke? When you were sleeping on your mom's couch? They weren't there. But what about the people who were there and they didn't change when you changed? Slow motion that side. Now, another question to ask. Where is your body of work? What am I talking about? You see, it works like this. I inspire people to become their greatest version. Now, if I see someone else who is doing a similar video to me, helping people, I know their true intentions when they reach out because they're doing exactly the same thing as me. But you see, a lot of people, we're not on the same frequency. So it's a lot easier to sense their true intentions because you aren't living this. I am. But if I see someone else who's living that same life, it becomes clearer to see their true intentions. The Veg Fest, all of these events, we did the event in Costa Mesa, the OC, packed, it got sold out, lots of deep divers. I knew their true intentions because, once again, they're deep divers. I was open to people. Many times, it's not what people are saying. It's never what you say. It's the energy behind that matters. Let me repeat that. It's never what you say. It's the energy behind that matters. I got a lot of people writing to me all the time. Da 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 da. I don't care. But what I do care about is the energy you possess. You see, I sense people's true intention when I can just, as a Pisces, obviously, I just sense people's intentions. I say, okay, is the relationship mutual? Are we both entering the law of exchange with a level of respect and appreciation? Once again, I don't want people just coming to the party. I want people to help me put away the chairs. I used to have to go to weddings and help set up. I used to have to go to parties and help set up and then help clear up. Goodness gracious. But a lot of us, we're just there to eat, just there to dance. And once it's coming to the end, we just leave. So your true intention was just there to amuse yourself, to get what you could get and then leave. And that's what happens in so many of our lives. You see, it starts with respect and appreciation. My mentor, I always pay homage to because without him, there would be no infinite waters. And his intention for me was to help me become my greatest version. So I'm always crediting him for what he helped me become. But you see, a lot of us, we don't pay respect. We don't show appreciation to those who are helping us in all kinds of ways. What happens when we start to realize that people are giving us something, but we're also taking away something from them? Then you have the love connection, baby. Then there is no fear in your connection. But if it's a one-way street, you got a big question mark. And that's why I always have what I call a little trial period. There was a story of a great guru giving a lecture. And he was talking about how to become your greatest version, obviously. What happened? He spent the first 2 hours talking about very mundane stuff. He didn't get into the meat of the conversation or the plant-based diet of the conversation. That sounds better, right? So people just got up and left. At the third hour, then he spoke about what he really wanted to. And the people who were there to listen got the real message. Slow motion that side. Why did they get the real message? Because their true intention from the beginning was to listen and learn. The other people's true intention was just to get what they could get really quickly. So they left because they didn't get what they wanted to get. They weren't there to pay respect and appreciation. The other people were. So they got the full message. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You want to be big. You want to go places. You want to create a lifestyle for yourself. You got to start sensing people's true intention. You got to start looking at your day ones. Go back and see, are these people still there that were there when I first started? How much are they taking from me? What am I giving to them? Is the relationship in a divine equilibrium? Or do I just have people, toxic people who just want to take things from me? They see I've got a lot. Let's just say you're taking booty shots. Let's just throw that example in there. Obviously. Okay, ladies, you want to know if a guy likes you? What happens? How can you know his true intention? Well, you've got to start showing him your mind. I was making videos with my hair all over the place. I did how to stop absorbing other people's energy. It went viral. So I know that people's true intention, they were there to accept me. And the love is real. And that's why I love the deep divers, because once again, their intention is to support me, even if my hair is leaning to the left. And I lost my comb again. It doesn't matter. But if you are always posing in this pose, how do you know if he wants you, for you, your personality, or just your body? You would never know. You would never know unless you start showing more of your mind and then seeing if he still stays. Slow motion that side. That's why I always tell ladies, you got to take off the makeup for one day, go out, and if the guy is still there, that means he likes you. Why? Because he's seen you in your organic nature. How to sense other people's true intentions. You've got to start to see that most people aren't living the life you're living, but few are. So connect with those who remind you who you are. Connect with those who want to share with you, who want to give to you freely, not just those who are the hyenas and want to steal from you. I surround myself with mermaids and dolphins. Mermaids and dolphins, right? These are people with true intentions. If she goes by the name of mermaid, she's real. Dolphin, real. I'm biased. So there you have it. To sense somebody's true intentions, look at the day ones. Look at their values. What values do they hold? How are they mirroring back your values? Are they giving you as much as you are giving them? Is the relationship mutual? Are they there because they want to bring you something or they want to take something away from you? And can you also learn from these people? Because once again, everybody has a motive. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's also got to be a mutual exchange of energy. And that is how we all become our greatest version. Become sensitive. Woo! By breathing that good ass prana. By breathing in that good ass prana, baby. You got to breathe in that good ass prana, baby. That will help you develop more mental clarity to sense other people's true intentions. There you have it in a nutshell. We're out here. We're in nature. getting high, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.